your information in
Yeah,
here.
make sure none of the papers get on.
Yeah,
your-
this is taxpayer information.
Imagine you can see much from here.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be recording up and through here.
Yeah, this, I can't believe the guards downstairs let this go.
Yeah. If you could just wait 1 second, the building manager's actually coming down. He just wants to talk to you for a second.
Oh, yeah. I could do that.
Yeah, I got him on too.
Able to let the owners know you're doing it. I mean, it is public. Am I being recorded?
Yeah.
That's nice. Hello. We
Your
probably
name
should-
is?
We probably should let the owners know.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
there-
the owner sent me.
Who's the owner?
The taxpayers
Okay.
own this building.
That's not the owners. Please leave. It's a privately owned building.
But the government rents
It's
this.
a
for-
privately owned
This
building.
is-
Doesn't
this is
matter if the
space.
government rents or not.
It does matter. I'm here to record the governmental services that are here.
Sir, I'm not sure.
In the public
Are you
men-
going to leave now, or do I have to stay? So, I have a person who's not authorized to be in the building. Can I have somebody help me out, please?
Ross, you probably just put it in.
Hey, what's going on? So, this gentleman is walking around the building recording stuff.
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing no more. I'll take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair.
Oh, I gotta ask you,
Hey. All ahead.
Hey, do me a favor, wait for the SWAT guys.
Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification.
You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
Down here today at the United States Commerce Building. It is 2:20 in the afternoon, Friday, March 29th. Down here to check out the federal building and what services are available to the public here. There's multiple offices in this building. We're gonna go ahead and get inside and check out what they have to offer for the public. Perform a civil rights investigation, and let's go ahead and get inside.
You're switching doctors or you're switching?
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
How are you?
Pretty good.
I always watch your videos
Yeah?
every day.
Yeah?
Yep.
Erie County Fam, huh?
Yes, it is.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Just here to take a tour of some of the hallways, some of the services available,
Sure.
check and stuff.
Okay, so this is a federal building. You're subject to administrative inspection. Any weapons on your guns, knives, pepper spray, da.
Just this weapon of mass accountability.
Gotta go to the screen up first.
All right, sir.
We sending the camera through, or we just set it
We're
on the other
sending
side?
the camera through. Go ahead and you can place that right on there. And then what I want you to do is all.
So we got here in the Niagara Center all these services available and government agencies available here. And it's certainly a nice looking building, no problem getting through the security. As a matter of fact, some of the security just happens to be Erie County Fam.
Obviously, I bet you probably could change it to some prescription, some pharmacy in Mexico. They're gonna be like, wait a minute. I'm not going to that.
This is locked down
If you
up.
wanted to change it to something drastic like that, you probably would be the first day, so on and so forth.
I'd rather not. My Walgreens, you know, on the
Freight elevator, huh? Piers. What's going on in here?
Help you?
No, I don't need any help.
I have no idea, that's what I'm saying, I have no idea.
Why are you up here taking pictures?
Just filming what's available for the public building. I'm a journalist, just working on a story on the building. I'm not gonna try to go back there. Obviously, it says employees only. But just showing the public what the building looks like, stuff like that.
Just make
And
sure
we have taxpayer information in
Yeah,
here.
make sure none of the papers get on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is taxpayer
I
there's-
imagine you can see much from here. Well, yeah, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be recording up and through here.
Yeah, this. I can't believe the car's downstairs like this.
Yeah.
It's not
It's not technically a public building, they said.
Is it inside? Hello? Recording everything. Huh? I'm on two right now. If you could just wait 1 second, the building manager's actually coming down. He just wants to talk to you for a second.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I got him on two. Alright, thanks. You can go ahead, hon. Alright, I'm gonna stay with him and meet Marty. Okay. Have a good Easter. I'll talk to you on Monday.
You guys get new carpet or something in here?
Yeah, we're getting in there. We're doing new carpet, so all the pallets were out here.
Oh,
They were-
this is protective.
Yeah. This was just so like the pallets didn't ruin any of the furniture or any of the carpet out here. We're in the middle of a project within this space. The
Busy
first-
time of year for you guys, huh?
Yeah.
Is it busy all year round, or is it more busy this time of year round?
Depending on the business unit, but yeah, it's tax season, so it stays busy.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
So what's going on?
Oh, I'm just a journalist here working on a story on the building, what's available for the public, just taking a tour of the publicly accessible
I
areas.
have no idea what you're doing here. So, I mean,
Oh, that's all right.
what are you reporting? Do you,
What's available to the public information, what the building looks like, where the tax money goes, you know.
I mean, if you do what you gotta do, I gotta let the owners know you're doing it. I mean, it is public. Am I being recorded?
Yeah.
That's nice. Hello. We
Your
probably
name
should-
is?
We probably should let the owners know.
Oh
Is
yeah,
there-
the owner sent me.
Who's the owner?
The taxpayers
Okay.
own this building.
That's not the owners of this building.
Who owns the building?
I'm not gonna disclose that to you. It's public information. You can look at it, but
It's a public building.
no.
There's public services in it. It's a government building. The
So
owner of the
you're
building
just-
is the owner of the building is the taxpayers. You guys got like public information right here. You know, stuff that's out for the public to see. That's why I'm here to take pictures of that and you know what the building looks like. But,
Did he say anything wrong?
you need anything else from me?
Do you want anything else from me? Just go home.
Alright, thanks. Okay. You can't record. This is a privately owned building. This isn't a public building. So we're gonna ask you to leave.
You're trespassing me?
Pardon me?
You're trespassing me?
This is a privately owned building.
Yeah, but the government rents
This is
here.
a privately owned building, so we're gonna ask you to leave.
Yeah, but the government
Sir,
rents here. This is a government
let's just
services
go.
here.
It's a privately owned building. Please leave. It's a privately owned building.
But the government rents
It's
this
a
place.
privately owned
This is-
building.
this is
Doesn't matter if the
big.
government rents or not.
It does matter. I'm here to record the governmental services that are here.
Sir, I'm not sure.
And the public
Please
men-
just leave. Are you gonna leave now, or do I have to stay?
How you doing?
I have a person who's not authorized to be in the building. Can I have somebody help me out, please? 130 South Elmwood.
This is a privately owned building that I'm not allowed to be in? Is that what this guy is trying to tell me? Or?
He's the building manager. Right?
I got it, Will. I got it. Sir, you step over here.
He's the building manager right here. So
I mean, the government rents. If this building isn't owned by the government, then the government rents these places. It's open to the public. I don't really understand how. What is your understanding?
I don't know the details of it. He would know better than me. He's the manager.
Yeah, I've learned that a lot of people don't understand how the law really works a lot of times. So, is he calling the law enforcement, or who is he calling? Do you
I'm
know?
not sure who he just got down there.
Comfortably as you can. 1/5 of the time, just wait.
I mean, if I can't legally be here, and I have to leave, I have to leave. But as far as I know, there's a bunch of government entities renting in this building that I'm willing to go look at their services in their offices.
Right.
So.
IRS? Yeah. I'm glad you called it scribble as well.
Sir,
What are you trying to do?
this sign here talks about this being federal property. This sign's posted on the wall here. I'm not following if this is federal property, or if the federal government's renting from here. That makes it their space federal property, which opens this building up to the public.
That's the New York State. This is just federal agency here. So yeah, 290 Main is making here.
And I have a constitutional right to video record in publicly accessible areas of the federal government property, other than courthouses. So I'm not really understanding why you would be asking me to leave in the first place.
Should there's a sign that says federal unemployment does not exist.
Right.
You type in Google, you type in. Or else they probably just put it in.
Hey, what's going on?
So, this gentleman is walking around the building recording stuff.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about it.
It's a private building.
And if you want to call the local police on him and find out that they'll do something, but I mean, unless it's clearly marked, you know, in tenant space as far as the federal stuff goes, and you know, it's something that the FSC is choosing to enforce, that the FSC has chosen to enforce altogether, where a CFR would be enforced in the tenant space. However, in this public area, he's free to walk around the building. No, and you want to talk to the local police about it because it's you own the building. That's fine, but I'm just telling you, there's not much I can do.
I just want to be clear that I'm not trying to go to any restricted exit areas, just through the hallways, and I'm not trying to go to the private businesses. There's such businesses in here that run by the federal government.
Like if you look at the CFRs, there are photography stuff on there, but it basically, like he's not in tenant space from my standpoint. See what I mean? Like if he was trying to go in the IRS, you know, and if they have it posted clearly, and FSC said, you know, that he can't do it, then I could cite him. But this public space stuff, I can't. So that's from my standpoint. If you want to talk to BPD, you know, that's fine. But I don't think
this is publicly accessible, right? I mean, I'm just looking at this sign. It says talks about federal property.
It is owned property. It's not like government-owned property.
Yeah, yeah. But when the government starts renting the property,
right,
it opens it up to the public.
But this area would be common. So,
and I'm not trying to, you know, cause trouble or be a disturbance. I'm just taking some pictures of the building.
I just wrote someone for photography in SSA where it was clearly they're not allowed to. That person didn't. I tried to explain him, and I even told him if he came down here, there's probably not much I can do about it. So I'm not trying to, impede on your right as well. However,
And I'm not trying to go anywhere I'm not supposed to. I mean, like, there's obviously other offices in this building that are not federal agencies that, you know, I'm trying to steer clear of them. You know, I'm not trying to go to, you know, other ones on that list, just the government buildings to show what's available to the public, you know, what pamphlets are available.
And that's why, but Marty, that's up to you. You know, if you want to call BPD, but I don't think that they will do much. But.
Can I get your name?
Sure, my name's Stephen Nielsen. Federal Protective Service.
Or DHS, yeah.
Yes.
Your number is 343, obviously. Yeah. This is nice, thank you.
Yep.
My name's Dan, by the way.
Steve.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Thank you for protecting my rights.
I know, Marty, it seems inconvenient, but this is something that we deal with a lot, actually.
But it's an insurance liability.
And like from a private property standpoint, if you want to talk to BP, I don't know. Because, you know, I enforce federal stuff, so.
Understood, but
yeah.
I'm trying to explain, I was trying to explain to him, but I was getting nowhere. You didn't ask permission to come in here. Now, hang on for a second.
I'm just trying to hear you.
Hang on. I don't know what you're doing here, what your purpose here is.
Oh, I was willing to explain that to you.
You have no insurance. What if you want to get tripped and get hurt? Then
I mean, believe me, if there wasn't like government-run agencies here,
so
I would never be here.
How long do you think you need to be in this building for?
I mean, I'm just going to take a walk through the publicly accessible areas of the government-run offices.
And you've walked through the public areas already?
I've only been up to the second floor, so.
So do you want me to walk you to the third floor?
I mean, you're welcome to walk around, but
I'm really not sure what their purpose of you here is. And I'm
here to disseminate information to the public and exercise rights. My rights to film and government.
From the government standpoint, I literally just went through this. I did charge somebody, but that was like within Social Security like space, you know. That's what I can do. And then, but I also have to,
get him arrested.
you know.
I'm not trying.
No, from here.
I just don't want, like, he
Right now, he's not doing
a
anything
building.
wrong.
I just don't want anybody walking around a building without us knowing about it, because as you know, we have agencies that
Go like 3 blocks that way,
they
you
can
take a
clearly
right.
walk
and you get
indoors
down
if they're not
to
supposed to
Seneca,
be
it's
in.
like-
I get it. But
I mean, most of these doors are
if he's
fire
gone through
employees only.
screen, did you go through screening?
Yeah, I went through the screening.
If he's gone through screening from our standpoint, you know, there's really not much of a threat. And you know, see what I'm saying?
I do.
From the law's point of view, it would be that if you didn't rent space
I have
to the
requests out for
government,
recordings, I really don't like it.
if you don't rent space to the government, you can kick anybody out.
I mean,
if
I
you
know it's
want.
very uncomfortable, but again, he's a lot. I definitely have to let him do it. So, I mean, as far as you and him, I'm not private citizens. You know, I don't know.
This is a First Amendment right. That's why you can't.
Yeah.
That's why the law is prohibited him from being able to do
I
the same thing.
understand. We deal with this a lot. You know, as far as like, you know, people recording us all.
I mean, as far as like, I'm just here to take pictures of what's on the walls, the public information. I'd be in and out. I'm not here to, you know, stand there and video record somebody, make them uncomfortable. But I have a right to be here because there are government agencies in this building.
You don't have to do the band.
You know, you're more than, you know, happy, or, you know, you speak to BPD on it if you want, but there's just not much I can do.
I do have a time crunch. Obviously, this building has open business hours and closes, and I don't have all day. So I'm going to continue about my business, going to the government agencies,
Well,
and then.
if you want, I can refer you to the owners and their phone number, and I'll walk you to every floor. You cannot get on 7, and you cannot get on 8.
All right, I mean, if you want to go with me, I'm more than welcome to. I don't want to.
Yeah, I can't have you walk on the building.
Just wherever the government agencies are in here.
So you understand, he works for the private property owner.
I understand.
Or, you know.
I was under the
So
impression when I first walked in here that this was a government-owned building.
It is.
But that's part of the reason why I come here, to disseminate the difference.
99% federal government agencies in here, that, but it's leased. Okay, so, and then there's like one state entity.
Yeah, and once they lease this to the federal government,
They don't. The government doesn't do by like, say, they don't take a whole building.
Yeah.
They do like.
But I have access to these as public property when they.
I know,
during
but
business.
you know, as far as the private property stuff, you know, you can talk to him.
Somebody took all the scrap.
I think it was whoever worked for GM. Probably took it. Need a pen? Thanks.
Well, he probably ate.
Ron, did you call Niagara Center or anything like that?
No, we didn't.
I mean,
have any
he's not doing
issues.
it, I
We
didn't
didn't have
want
any
to-
problems with it.
So Scott asked the guard if he called the Niagara Center, which is Federal Protective Services, where they can monitor the cameras from abroad to monitor suspicious activity or to report suspicious activity inside federal buildings. So it's more than likely the federal government monitored my visit there.
To any available network for DHS 175 Berkshire. Email at our house or voicemail at our home. 175 Berkshire for VIP.
Thanks, guys. All right, come on. Can't go in there.
In here? It's court of claims, or is the actual courtroom?
There's actual courtrooms in there too. vacant home.
On that way. Conference Center. GSA, is this a government thing or is this a private?
It's government.
Government?
You can't go in there though.
This is not publicly accessible?
It's GSA, but it's not public.
It is a locked door, even though it's open. Jeez, it's closed, please call. Locked up. Doing a whole bunch of restoration of this building on, new carpets and painting everywhere, huh? Do you know a lot about information about the building itself, like how old this place is?
I do not. You go to 5?
Yep.
So you can't go in tenants,
This is all public information here. That's what I'm here for, to get pictures of this stuff. This is a public lobby here.
I'm trying to be cooperative. You just can't go public suites.
This is public space. This is an unlocked door. This is public information on the walls. Past that key card, or as you seen downstairs, you said that one wasn't public space, and there was a locked door. I'm here to take pictures of this stuff. Public information out everywhere here. Got president here, vice president here. All about OSHA. be closing for the eclipse around here. I do appreciate you coming with me and letting me know what our government, spots and what are not. Warning. It is locked. Definitely check out the CFR. Is locked up as well. Key card access there. Red key card access on that one as well. Candy jar is empty. Does this like go right around?
It does.
This old mailbox system there, huh? Beyond this point.
Who would have ever thought?
Have a good weekend.
You too, Ron.
Good Easter.
Have a good Easter.
How you guys doing?
Do you need a sign of your camera shot?
Oh, you guys are welcome to stay in or stay out. I'm just taking pictures of the office, what's available down here, and you're welcome to stay in. You got if you want to.
Claim stuff's covered up.
Yeah, if you want, I'll give you a second if you need time to cover anything up in there. But
Yeah, no, we.
also, if you guys want to, let me know let the people know what you guys perform here, or what you guys services you offer. If you guys want to give a shout out of any sort to the vets, you're more than welcome to.
You're public. He's public.
I'm the supervisor here, but just I usually defer to our public affairs officer, to be quite honest with you. Other than this is the Buffalo Regional Office for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and we provide customer service from this office for veterans submitting claims for service-connected disabilities.
Cool. I did notice though there's quite a few negative reviews of people trying to get service here and not getting through. So I hope that that's not the case, but I'm not the guy to investigate that, but I'm just saying, I did notice on the website. We handle
each inquiry as it comes through, and anything, if you have a concern, we can definitely direct it to our public affairs officer.
I did indeed check out their Google reviews 2.6, and there are quite a few negative reviews, more negative reviews than positive for this office, and I'd hate to think that after our vets serve our country in service and put their life on the line, that there would be so many negative reviews by the VA. And I'm constantly hearing about negative reviews about the VA and the VA services. So I hope that vets do get taken care of, and anybody on this review board who did leave a Google review, he definitely left a number with me to get to you guys to contact to get your services taken care of, because I'd hate to see our vets not taken care of. I don't know what you think about that, fam, but I think that would be a travesty, especially considering we can put immigrants up in hotels and our vets are not taken care of. 2.6 out of 101 reviews is not a good score. Got you. All right, I'll take my photos. I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Hard to see, but it looks like those are wristbands in there. I grab one of these.
You certainly can.
I like that. My brother-in-law's in the Air Force. All the public information down here. Now I'm familiar with the guy on the left on here. Who's the guy on the right?
That is the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs.
All right.
And are you with a news outlet or?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. Would I be able to get a contact number that I could have our public affairs officer reach out to you?
Yeah,
You said you had some
if you got a
customer
business,
service.
yeah, if you got a business card or something like that, I'll email it to you.
Sure,
Like,
give me a
I don't
moment.
have a card or nothing on me at the moment.
I hate that when you, yeah, I'm always do it. It's always cracking, but
And if
Yeah,
you would,
I'll definitely email you.
you said you're a private journalist?
Yeah, independent, yeah.
Understood. Yeah, if you could get me your information, I'd be glad to share it with our public affairs officer
Yeah,
so
I
they
mean-
can answer any questions you had about the VA.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, if it was interested in checking up or running any information like that, just check out your Google reviews. This is something I looked at before I came in, and there's a lot of people who are saying, you know, I showed up in person and I dropped off some paperwork, and it's been 3-4 months. I can't even get the service that we earned as a vet. And you know, I appreciate my vets because, you know, I didn't have to go to war, or I didn't have to go to, you know, fight for my freedom, and I do it here on the home ground, you know, asserting rights in a way. But yeah, those vets, we got to take care of them, man. Those are, so yeah, I will email you the information that I do, and I don't really have any specific questions other than, you know, maybe he can take a look at, and you guys can take a look at them Google reviews. And I think there's a place, I don't know if you guys control the Google review thing, but I think you can contact these people or say, hey, reach out to me, let's get it taken care of.
We take each inquiry that we get from Google and address it individually.
Perfect.
And we follow up with those veterans as they're received.
All right, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Easter.
Thank you.
And you guys were veterans, I take it?
Yes.
Thank you guys for your service.
Thank you.
That one's locked up as well. A little bit of public information and magazines here. This is the senator's office. We're at Senator Schumer's office. I don't know if this is publicly accessible or not. It also is locked up. Get some pictures from here, I suppose. I don't even think I knew that Senator Schumer had himself a office down here in Buffalo. I think that's about it.
Okay. You good? Got what you need?
I think that's it. Got all the pictures I think I need. You say that the 7th and 8th. What's on the 7th and 8th floor? What offices?
Part of the VA.
The VA.
But again, those are restricted floors.
If you press the button without a key card, you won't be able to get up there?
You can't get up there.
Can't?
No, not without a key card.
Same with the 8th?
7, 8's the same.
You're welcome to try it. Yeah. Good enough for me.
I wouldn't lie to you, brother.
Yeah, well, you know I'm so used to the government lying to me. And not that you work for the government, obviously, but...
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm so used to the government lying to me that I gotta double check things. But thank you for your tour, coming with me, because, you know, I don't want to really go anywhere I'm not supposed to. I'm not here to push the limits or break any laws, for sure. So it was nice meeting you. And,
Take care.
Thank you very much.
This way.
What office is this one here?
Oh, you're still looking? Go ahead. Just don't go through the middle of the sector.
Yeah. That's IRS, looks like. I can't go inside here? Let's just see. Prohibited any video recording on the inside of this office. Let's see, we got a CLR on here. Now, I'm just inquiring about this space here. It says no photography, and it's got a sign here, but there's no CFR on it. Is there a specific CFR that applies to the, public lobby right here? Because the rules and regulations says it's allowed unless there's a certain CFR or law. Like the sign, I mean, there's some signs in this building that do look like this, but they have like a CFR written somewhere on it. This one just doesn't. So I don't see anything that says we can't, and I do want to follow the laws, but
Prohibits taking pictures of video inside the IRS offices with express consent of an authorized official agency. Rules apply to all devices with cameras and video capability.
I mean, anybody can hang a sign, but until there's a, CFR on it, it's not really the law. So, I mean...
Let me see, let me get more information.
Oh, DHS has the guy that was here before, he would know specifically.
I'll have to call FPS back down. He probably know a lot more than me.
Or if you could just ask him if there's a specific CFR that, because that one doesn't really have it, and the rules say it's good to go, but by the law.
What's going on?
I just had a quick question because the law there says that I can record in there, but the sign says I can't.
No, the law doesn't really say that. The law leaves it, the way it reads kind of gives them the option. So, like, let's find it first of all. So this is, all right, so you're looking at 41 CFR 102 74 420. So except where security regulations, rules, orders, and directives apply, or a federal court order, or a rule prohibits, or just a rule prohibits, persons entering in or on property may photograph of. But then, so that's where I get where you feel that you can.
Yeah.
But as it goes down further, basically it's saying you have to have written permission. Space occupied by the tenant, that's IRS, agency for non-commercial purposes only with the permission of the occupying tenant. So basically, you got to get permission from them.
From the IRS?
Yes.
So if I was to go in there, would be subject to arrest?
You'd be subject to a written violation.
Written violation.
Yeah. So then it goes into space occupied by tenant.
Like it's just saying there's the difference between commercial purposes and news purposes.
It's
the same.
Just let me finish here. A space occupied by tenant agency for commercial or purposes only with written permission of an authorized official of the occupying tenant, IRS. Building entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and atriums for news purposes. So the thing here, and this is where I just kind of ran into this, and I went to court when I charged the guy. So I'm not looking to charge First Amendment auditors in places where they're allowed to film. Okay, but the difference is here in a place like the SSA or IRS, when you go into this space, people have their personal,
but it still
stuff
is a
out
public
there. This
space.
No, this is not public space.
That's not publicly accessible?
It's public service, but it's leased and paid for by the United States government.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, but this is a public.
So,
this is a lobby, though.
It is a waiting area. The reason why it would be treated different is so just like kind of like these cubicles here. No, you're good.
Yeah, clearly.
So,
I want to be able to go back in the cubicles. That'd be
no. But you may be able to overhear. You may be able to overhear personal information. All this is just really trying to protect people's personal information. It's not trying to keep you from just videoing. Mm-hmm. So the same thing with the SSA. When you go into that, once you break that barrier into the waiting area where it's kind of surrounded by the interview areas and people are sitting down, but people got their financial stuff out.
I've recently seen a lot of people get charged with the SSAs.
Yeah. And that's what I'm just trying to say. It's more that, and the way that law is written really goes on, it kind of leaves the onus on the tenant, So like, if you...
Well, the onus would be on the tenant.
I'm sorry, they're just calling me real quick. Go ahead for 343.
Please be advised, we've got a peaceful demonstration against the senator, no media, and no local police. If one where your cell phone was?
10th floor, thank you. So again, like, I'm not trying to work against you. It's just that clearly the IRS it doesn't want you videoing in there. That's why they're posting this here, and the way that this is written, this is, you know, allowing them to do that. So, you know,
so if I walked in there and recorded, I would be cited.
You know, I would hope that you wouldn't do that. I mean,
I'm not going to do it. I just want to know that I would be cited.
Yes.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. I mean, and we'll do the research. And if you're right, you're right. And
but
that's the way it is, you know.
It's
I guess we talk to our legislators if we didn't like that, and that's the way to take care of it. But yeah, I'm not here to try to cause a lawsuit or anything like that.
Okay, well,
I mean, to get public
I mean, I've dealt with something,
but you're, like I said, like, there's some offices upstairs. I seen, I think the labor office said no photographs there, had a CFR written on the bottom.
So they're going off the CFR, and so I don't know how, just so you understand how buildings like this work with a lot of federal agencies. What happens is they come together, all these tenants come together, and they form what's called a federal security committee. And they'll decide what kind of prohibited items they want extra that's not already against the law, extra that they want on here. So it's not something that someone's just picking out. It's something they have all come collectively together and decided these are the things, the building rules we want to enforce here. You know what I mean? So, and then that CFR is what's kind of allowing them with the photography.
All right, thank you very much.
Yep, no problem.
That's all I need.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Yep.
Have a great weekend and nice Easter.
Thank you.
I think we got everything we needed in there. I think that they got a little bit
So what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
All right. Oh, protesting, huh? Exercising that First Amendment.
Every Friday.
Come down here every Friday?
Yeah, not every other Friday. There's a demonstration in Olean on Fridays. I'm there half the time.
So I disseminate information to the public. Anything you want to tell the public?
Yeah, it's Good Friday, and they're crucifying the Palestinians this day. And anyone who has religious sentiments should feel for the Palestinians today especially. And Jesus would never condone what's going on in Palestine, that's for sure.
Nice. All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, we got this guy down here protesting. Schumer's office is up there. We've seen it today. And that's the Commerce building here, and got ourselves a little more signage out here, and we got to meet DHS here, and DHS definitely protected the Erie County Fam's rights down here. Security is Erie County Fam, and they watch us, so you guys let me know what you think about that in the comments section. I think that the building manager was educated today a little bit about public space in a privately rented building by DHS, and you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for accountability and transparency and the extended life of this video. Every time you hit that thumbs up, more and more times you and YouTube will push it in front of everybody. So I'll see you guys in the comment section. Love you all. Hit that thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
You pull the Constitution out of your pockets in here. Like that was supposed to prove something.
First Amendment, freedom of the press.
We have every right to film out here and there.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah. Sure it is. I'm here as Dan Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.